So I saw this game called Mixtape recommended to me on my PlayStation store. I was like, well, this looks really cute. Like the style reminds me of Spider-Verse, reminds me of Life is Strange, like that type of energy. So I played it. I bought it. It wasn't too expensive. Like most games now are like 90, $80, and I thought it was super cool. I was very interested in like the whole music focus base of the game. Like I didn't know a lot of the songs that they were talking about in the game because it was like before I was born. So it was really interesting to hear some new music. I'm very into music, so that's why I really like this game. But yeah, it was a nice, fun little play. I thought it was super quirky and really cool. And then the second I finished playing it, I didn't know anything about this game. Like, I literally just saw it recommended to me. I bought it, I played it, and then it was done. Because it's a very short game. It's like 4 hours long. It's not very long at all. The first video I saw when I opened up YouTube was this 10 out of 10 game and why it sucks, or something along those lines. And I was just like, oh, you guys didn't like it? Okay, but it got a 10, so clearly it was doing something right. That's just what I was thinking without even watching the video. Because I played the game, I was like, oh, I like the game, so whatever. Come to find out after, I was like, oh, maybe I should actually look at reviews of this game, since all I've been seeing is that it's the worst game and that it's like industry plant game. Listen, I don't know much about the developers, but all I know is that the developers of this game were an indie company, so I don't really understand the industry plant allegations. And when I played the game, it seemed a lot like a passion project more than anything. It was very like a movie. It was like watching somebody's artistic vision come to life with like interactable elements. It was really cool for me. I saw everybody online talking about how this is even a real game. Like, what are we calling games now? This is just a movie. Like, this is not a game. And it got me thinking about arguments against cozy games. I don't really play a lot of cozy games. Let me just say, the most cozy games that I've played are, in my opinion, this is the thing, cozy is actually subjective, but I like to play Genshin Impact. I like to play Infinity Nikki. I like to play Life is Strange, all the Life is Strange games, Tomodachi Life or Tomodachi Life. Got a Switch just to play that game. So yes, I am the demographic of games that are slow and easily digestible. So when I saw everybody's like, this is not a real game. Like, this is not a real game. You guys have never played different types of games. Like, what are the parameters for a real game? Okay, and I already know the answer to this. Real games are games marketed towards men, and that's just how it is. I mean, we've seen all the discourse around girls in gaming spaces, especially after Gamergate. Like, it's really just not cool to be a girl in gamer spaces in general. But then what we constitute as a real game is just games that are marketed towards men and are more combat heavy or puzzle focused or knowledge challenging games. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to sit down and like bite my arm off because I have to beat a boss in Elden Ring that takes 12 billion years to actually kill. I just want to play a game and turn my brain off. Like, that's why I play The Sims. And people are like, The Sims is not a real game. It's not a real game. Like, you guys are fake gamers. It is a game. Like, I don't know if you know this, but there are different types of games. There are combat games, there are puzzle games, there are platform games, there are coloring games, there are quiz games, there are dress up games, there are music games, there are rhythm games. There are so many different types of games, but the only games that ever get criticized for not even being a game are games more catered towards women and slower pace. Going back to the whole mixtape thing, this game is not by any means bad. It's short, sure. It doesn't have a lot of interactive elements in it. And by that, I mean, you most of the time are just clicking a few buttons and pointing and clicking and moving around a room to find out more about the characters. But that's just how character-driven story games work. If you've ever played one before, Life is Strange is a great example. If you've ever played any of those types of games before, you know, even the Walking Dead game, okay, they're all in the same genre of game. And I found that lots of people hated this game because, oh, the main character, she's so pretentious. No character, she's just rude, annoying, and she has no jokes, and this is just cringy, corny dialogue that sucks. And I just would like to ask you, what do you think a regular teenager sounds like? Like, have you ever interacted with a teenager? I want to defend Mixtape. Mixtape was targeted towards me. Like, I can fully understand that I am the demographic for this type of game. Love music a lot. I love to curate my playlists to be specific, and the mechanics, like the jumping through the field or the tongue mechanic or like even the cringy dialogue, like I'm very used to that type of cringy dialogue because I play games like Life is Strange. I don't find it necessarily game ruining. It's just a part of the game. I think it's also part of the genre of game. You get accustomed to that. Also, they're teenagers. So also, the main character in the game, when I was playing it, she felt like closeted lesbian who also has autism and is super into music. Super into mixtape making. Like, that's how it came across to me, because I'm coming from the point of view of somebody who has neurodivergent people in their family and actively educate myself on habits and characteristics of neurodivergent people. And I'm also a lesbian myself, so having the whole plotline of her needlessly hating this other girl, Jenny, just because she doesn't like music the same way she does, it's not just because of that. It's because she feels as if her crush, Cassie, I think that was what her name was, her crush Cass liked Jenny instead of her, and she was getting very defensive and starting arguments because she was feeling like she was going to be replaced. And she did feel replaced when they said they were going to go on the road trip with Jenny instead. To me, it came across as more jealousy, and that just stems from her character. If you're playing the game without actually trying to understand the characters that they're trying to show, then that probably would be lost to you because you're stuck on the cringy dialogue. You're not actually looking at the substance behind the cringy dialogue. Not saying that there is substance in every single line that they said in that game. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, looking at all the things in her room to understand what type of person she is, how she built her relationships with her two friends. That is the point of the game. That is the game aspect of the game. And if you are somebody who does not enjoy that type of game, already previously hasn't enjoyed any of those types of games, like Life is Strange, like the Walking Dead games, where the main focus is to get to know the characters and to explore your environment, if you're not really into that, this game is not going to be for you. I'm sorry. Not everybody's going to like the same types of games. And just because you don't like those games doesn't make them not a game. Like, I play The Sims and people call that game not a real game all the time because its main demographic is women. Just how people disregard the entire mobile game spectrum, even though they make so much money because mainly moms play it, like Candy Crush and all of those things. Like, those are still games. There are different games for different people, different demographics. There's so many genres of games. I don't even understand why this is really a debate still. I mean, I do understand why. It's because people want to discredit anything that women enjoy. They want to discredit the games that women primarily consume, which is this game. Mixtape has a female demographic, I think, and very queer demographic as well. And I say queer very broadly because I mean queer as in different from the norm. That's what I mean when I say queer. Anybody who falls outside of the norm, this game might be for them. Anyway, I say all of this to say Mixtape is not a bad game, and it's not a great game. I mean, I've played better. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best game I've ever played. I know ball, but Mixtape is not a bad game, and it's not an industry plant. If you don't like it, that doesn't mean somebody else doesn't like it, because obviously it got so much attention and so many reviews because it was a game people enjoyed. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying FPSs. There's nothing wrong with playing mobile games. There's nothing wrong with mystery point and click. There's nothing wrong with platforming games, rhythm games, all of these games. Each one is valid, and discarding an entire genre or an entire game just because you think it didn't hit every mark and it's barely a game, I'm sorry, you're not a gamer. Because if I can tell that it's a game, and actually I've seen other games that there's barely anything you do in it at all. You just walk around and talk to people, complete tasks, which is literally the same thing as Mixtape. But a game like Mouthwashing, where you don't do much, you're just kind of exploring the environment around you, those games get critical acclaim. But then a small, cozy, artistically driven, character focused, queer game is discarded as not a real game because there's barely any gameplay. How long can you go without touching your controller in this game? Not very long, because you know what? You have to ride a skateboard in the opening scene and you have to use your controller. So you guys are just nitpicky, and if you don't like a game, don't play it. Don't buy it. If you don't like a game, say your opinion, but if your opinion is stupid, keep it to yourself. And if your opinion is being pirated by 17 million different other white men, just know we heard you and we don't care. But that's my video. Thank you for all the love on my first video. I got a lot of good criticism, lots of encouragement, and honestly, I've just been nervous to post again because I set the bar so low for myself so that anything I do after, it'll just look better in comparison. So I'm here sitting outside. I did a little bit of my makeup. Yeah, I really appreciate all the support, and thank you if you subscribed. I can't believe I have 500 subscribers. Like, you guys all want to hear what I have to say? Really? Okay. Yes. Well, yes. Thank you so much. And I hope you like the videos I make next. I don't know what else I'm going to be posting. I have a lot to say. I have lots of things I want to talk about. And this was something that I know there's not a lot of people making videos about it. And mixtape is kind of a niche game. If you haven't played it, I'm sorry this video is like, it means nothing because I didn't explain the game at all, really. I'm just trying to make a response back to all of these dogpiling hating videos, because literally I found no videos praising this game at all. Like, it's beautifully done. Like, the developers are very talented. The artistic direction is so beautiful. The creativity in all of the game mechanics is very interesting to watch. So I just wanted to make a video talking about it. I know a lot of people probably don't know this game, but if you do, I hope you like it, and I'm open to discussion in the comments as always. If you have something that contradicts what I'm saying, or if you want to tell me your opinion on the game, or why you think people are hating on it, or why you think it's actually a good game, just let me know. As long as we're all respectful in the comments, I will respond back, because as long as we're having respectful adult conversations, I will engage with the respectful adult conversation. No tomfoolery in the comments. Like, I know the dude bros are going to see this and they're going to be like, oh my god. But yes, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.